Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Welcome to Paul's Monday Market Update, number 195 for Monday, 15th of September 2025. As always, you are very welcome here, but just remember that you are always responsible for your own trading decisions. Okay, so I mentioned there about France. This is CAC 40 on the weekly chart. Okay, weekly chart here. Now, last week we had the collapse of once again another French Parliament. I think that's is it five prime ministers they've had in 2 years. Please, I'm sure someone will correct me if I'm wrong, but either way, it does not in any way kind of give you any particular confidence about sort of France and Europe in general. I would suggest, and I'd say that's reflected in the share price, or rather in the price of the CAC 40, the equity index. My view here is that we continue, all right, okay, despite all the shenanigans which we'll come to in a moment, really, we have been for the last few months in a range between 7,600 and 8,000, okay, and you have to ask yourself, will appointing just another new prime minister, is that the likely thing that will give the sort of stability that people would want to invest in France? You pay your money, you make your own choices. My view would be no. And even if it did, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see over the last couple of years, even when price has broken through 8,000, it's really struggled to get above 8,200. Remember, this is at a time when American markets have been hitting highs. Even the DAX, okay, despite all the economic woes we've seen, fundamentally in Germany, continues to plow high. Even the FTSE, with a kind of shocking handbrake kind of government policies, that has pushed its way high. But as I said, CAC just seems to be sort of, malingering between 7,600 and 8,000. As I said, every time it gets up to sort of 8,200 level, you can see that basically it doesn't like it and it rolls over there. So, as I said, there might be a little bit of a relief rally up to 8, all right, but then I'll be looking to see how does that play out. And even if there's an element of giddiness and it pushes beyond 8 to 8,200, I'll be looking for the price action to see if it runs out of steam there, or if markets don't like it, well, 7,600, if that can't hold, well then I'd be looking at, you are looking down around about 7,250, 7,250 there, okay, around the 200 and stuff. So I apologize for my artistry on the charts. As I say every week, I'm a better trader than I am an artist, okay, but hopefully you get the gist of what we're looking at there. So yeah, interesting times for France, the CAC, and Europe in general.